This is a digital narrative focused on the Adelaide Footprints. If you want more information or to download the PDF that accompanies this, all you need to do is jump on www.adelaidecitycouncil.com/Adelaide Footprints. Adelaide Footprints was designed by the Adelaide City Council, and it contains a number of different excursion opportunities via some walking tracks to do with some young students to understand some of the things around Adelaide. It contains 11 trails in total, with 7 of the trails actually linked to the curriculum. They do have SAXA links, but obviously looking into them you should be able to link them with the CARA also. The one that we'll be focusing on is Trail 9, the Heritage Trail. The link in SAXA is time, continuity and change, but looking at a CARA you could do it with Year Level 3 and look at community and remembrance. Some of the places you visit are Adelaide Oval, which is constantly going under a bit of construction, the Torrens Parade Grounds. You can also travel to the Holy Trinity Church. You also head to the Queen Street Theatre, built in about 1840. You go to Lee Street, a number of different streets along the way as well. You will venture to the Adelaide Arcade, both external and internal, the Adelaide Treasury, and also the MLB building. Here's just an example of what I might show children, just to get them thinking historically before I go out on the trail with them. I'd think about showing this a day or two before we went out on the excursion.
It's lovely too, this, isn't it? Oh, hello, you're here early? What a smart looking bunch of students you are. Especially that young strapping teacher up the back. Huh. Oh, sorry, where are my manners? My name's Robert Coleman. I'm 28 and the year is 1922. I moved here from London about 10 years ago now. Strangely enough, I received a letter from my great-great-grandson, from the future obviously. Now, what he asked me, he said that you're going on an excursion around Adelaide and you want to see all the heritage sites from when I was a boy. So what my plan is to take you all around. We're going to see the lovely Adelaide Oval, the parade, the Queen's Theatre, where I grew up and saw many shows. Well, let's get cracking then. Hurry up.
Well, here we are. I've been shot into the future. Let's have a look around and see what we find. Oh my, this can't be the same ground, surely. It looks like a spaceship. So much construction going on. Well, I hope they've still got that scoreboard they built in 1912. Oh, this place looks far nicer. It's the old Torrens Parade Grounds. This is where the servicemen and even some servicewomen used to meet before they had to go out on operations and missions. Now, here we're at the Holy Trinity Church. It's a lovely old church with their first service all the way back in 1837. If we arrive here by 10:30 in the morning, we're going to get to do a lovely tour of this old building. Here we are at the Queen's Theatre, built all the way back in 1841. It's the oldest mainland theatre in Australia. All sorts of amazing things were shot here. It was one of my favourite places to go. So despite my horrible attempt at putting on an English accent there, I thought showing something to the students like that really might help to engage them and help them think critically about the history and the heritage that is around their local area or in the city in this particular instance. I think one of the really beneficial things about the Adelaide Footprints PDF is that it's all linked with the curriculum. So in that sense, a lot of the information that's given can really be helpful for the students in developing their understanding. Along with all the information that's contained, there's usually some key discussion questions, which obviously are linked to the curriculum also. For instance, with the Heritage Trail, there's questions like what gives something heritage value, and is our heritage important, why and why not? I think these factors are really interesting for the students' development. I did really find the Adelaide Footprints PDF and all the accompanying information an extremely beneficial tool, and I think there's some things in there that I would definitely utilise when I'm a teacher at schools. Probably the main factor in developing such excursion opportunities would be your ability to get out to these locations. So the majority of them are in the city and surrounding areas, So if you can achieve that, then you definitely can use these as an excursion opportunity. Some of the other things you could think about were using some of the places and doing some tours through them, such as the Holy Trinity Church. They offer tours for children programs at 10:30 Monday to Friday. You could also think about going to some places like the Adelaide Oval, obviously going under a little bit of construction at the moment, but with the football season upcoming, there's definitely going to be some interest for students and teachers alike. I did really enjoy it. I think I'd like to do some of the other trails just to get more of an idea about what they involve, but all in all, I definitely think that it's something that's useful for all students and possibly a lot of schools. I hope you enjoyed the digital narrative, and I hope that it was useful for you further education. Thank you.